malu juga ya, kita tuh kan mau bawa orang asing ke Indonesia. Lah nyampe udah ke pantai begini kok liatnya sampah semua ya, kok kayaknya nggak ada yang ngurusin gitu loh. Bersihin, tolong, supaya nama Indonesia harum. Good morning from Jepara in Central Java.
Good morning.
This is an unexpected excursion of our journey. As we mentioned before, the ferry today is cancelled altogether, so we have to wait for another day in Jepara before Karimunjawa.
But it turns out there's a couple of things that we can do here. Today we're going to probably check out a couple of things. First one is an island called
Pulau Panjang, which
Pulau
is
Panjang.
Long Island.
Long Island, which is an island short distance from Jepara.
Jepara.
Yeah.
We actually stayed in Pantai Kartini, which is the Kartini Beach. Just right outside our door, there's actually a big sea turtle that we might check out later.
Yeah, the building is just one massive sculpture of a sea turtle.
But first, what we are planning to do is to get money from ATM. All right, so money first. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We've been using a service called Grab, which is basically Uber here in Indonesia. And this time I'm gonna do something different because we've been using basically cars. Today, since I'm gonna be by myself, I'm gonna be using a motorcycle, which is gonna be interesting. So stay tuned. Now just waiting for the bike to pick me up, and it's supposed to be 3 minutes away, so it's not that far away. We're gonna go to the city center to get ATM. Yeah. Ya udah, makasih ya Pak. Salam. I made it to the city center of Jepara, and now the second task is to find an ATM. And it's worth mentioning that one of the famous ladies of Indonesia was actually from here, Jepara, and her name is Raden Kartini. She fought for women's rights back in the 1920s, I believe. Throughout school, we learned so much about her, and we respect her, and she's one of the Indonesians' heroes. So a lot of places around town are dedicated to her. So I will put her link down below so you can learn more about her. But right now, we're looking for ATM. Seems like we found one. This doesn't work. The ATM broke, but according to the guard, that's probably run out of money. Wow, that's a promising sign. There's another ATM actually across the street there. Hopefully the money is still available. Second time's a charm. Yes. Woohoo! We have money!
Okay, we've just left our hotel and we are going to try to go to Pulau Panjang. So we're going to go over to the dock right now and see if we can find that. But isn't it beautiful here? It's really, really nice here. It's like nice and cool and windy. Not really cool, but windy.
Yes.
Yeah. Halef is now negotiating with one of the boat operators to find the price, and so far it seems to have gone up to $28. We shall see what happens.
So we got our private boat for 300.
Plus the cost of snorkeling gear.
So yeah, we're actually waiting for our snorkeling gear to arrive, and then we're gonna hop on the boat.
Which we have to pay for separately.
Yeah, and hop on the boat and go to this beautiful island, supposedly.
We'll see.
We just get the fins.
He just went to the fin dealer. Now he's got to go to the mast dealer.
The mast dealer coming over, right?
What about the snorkel dealer?
Maybe a different person again, I don't know.
So one of my minor annoyances with Southeast Asia is the fact that you kind of have to negotiate for everything. I don't mind negotiating, I don't mind the barter system, but we're coming to a place where we're supposed to be able to go to an island for a certain amount of money, and we've already negotiated the price, and now the guy is going around trying to find fins, snorkel, and a mask for us to do snorkeling. Apparently you just can't get all of that at one shop, you have to go to 3 separate shops, so it's just kind of weird that this is all going to cut into our time over on the island. So the good news is the guy who he went to see to rent the snorkeling equipment made a trip over to the dock to let us know that he would love to take our money for the snorkeling equipment, but that the visibility over there today is awful anyway, so he doesn't want us to go snorkeling
And be disappointed.
He wants to have good service. He said it's not worth it for us to do that. And he also happens to be a police officer, so maybe he's just a little more honest than everyone else anyway.
Yep.
So anyway, we're about to get on the boat. Okay, let's go.
Right, don't fall.
With the camera.
Yeah.
All right, Hala, come and take this.
All right.
Michael's turn. Easy. Woohoo! All right. Looks like we have the whole boat to ourselves.
Yep, we do. We've arrived in Pulau Panjang. It is prettier than Long Island in New York, I think. It is more colorful. And now we're just gonna get off.
Well, we've arrived, and it really looks like we're the only ones who are crazy enough to come over today.
Where's everybody? This is a deserted island.
The sea was pretty rough, so that's probably why. And it's also a weekday too, so this place will probably be packed on the weekend. So we're gonna just walk around a little bit and find something to do, and we are gonna meet back here at noon to go back to the island.
When life gives you lemon, make a lemonade. And this is our lemonade today. No Karimunjawa, but we are in Pulau Panjang. And it's actually pretty. Try to figure out where Walmart would be. As you can see behind me, this whole area is pretty much deserted. And it's a popular place, believe it or not. Only on weekends though. Here, I think they have food stalls and you can rent some equipment, mats, towels, and etc. It's a good day. It's a little bit warm. Obviously, you can see I'm a bit sweating. But that's pretty much everywhere in Indonesia, really. I love the steps.
So behind me is sort of a tomb where a man named Syeikh Abu Bakar is buried. Abu Bakar came to Indonesia from Egypt. His goal was to spread Islam, and he died here. We've heard that he was killed by a cobra. I don't know if that's true or not, but maybe if someone does know, they can leave it in the comments. But we've been told that by a local. If you want to see where Syeikh Abu Bakar is buried, you can come in here, and I don't even think it costs anything. They just get the guy to come over with the key, and outside the tomb here, you'll see two other graves. And that's the former key holder, they call it, the person that actually can bring you in, and his wife. And they're buried there as well. But the main guy, Syeikh Abu Bakar, is buried inside. Oh, and by the way, Syeikh Abu Bakar is a direct descendant of the Prophet Muhammad. Peace be upon him.
And that's the lighthouse. Area without trash. You cannot burn here.
One of the things that we're quickly noticing about this island is how much junk there is everywhere. There's this plastic interweaved with the organic material, and it's just everywhere.
It's just absolutely horrifying to see, you know, what's supposed to be a beautiful touristy place. It's trash.
Junky.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's not tourists. Some of it I'm sure is tourists, but the stuff that we're seeing is like rope, styrofoam, not from coolers, but from televisions. And the thing is that we see this everywhere.
Or,
and there's
you know,
lots of garbage cans here. I mean, it's not like there's nowhere to put it.
No, and then the signs everywhere in Indonesian say you need to take care of yourself, you know,
Right.
just try to control this trash problem, but didn't help obviously. Jadi sebenarnya malu juga ya, kita tuh kan mau bawa orang asing ke Indonesia, mau lihat-lihat pantainya indah segala macam. Lah, nyampe udah ke pantai begini kok lihatnya sampah semua ya, kok kayaknya nggak ada yang ngurusin gitu loh. Sayang gitu kan, makanya jagalah gitu, buang sampah tuh yang bener. Terus ya kayak begini-begini tuh ya tolong dibersihin gitu ya. Ya bukan cuman warga Jepara aja sih, cuma seluruh Indonesia gitu loh. Soalnya kemana-mana kita di Indo juga ya sampah begini gitu loh. Pantai mah bagus, lihat di belakangnya sampahnya ini aja gitu di mana-mana. Bersihin, tolong, supaya nama Indonesia harum.
They have dinosaur eggs. Dinosaurs. You ever see that in Jurassic Park where the guy's talking, we're making dinosaurs.
DNA guy.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I think it is some sort of melon or some sort of sculpture. I have no idea.
Do 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 do.
Jembatan's Cinta.
Yeah, this is kind of the selfie spot. This is the love bridge that we're gonna go to.
Aw.
It's pretty cool.
Well, that wraps up our visit to Pulau Panjang.
Pulau Panjang off the coast of Jepara, Central Java.
Yeah, the island has so much potential to be beautiful. I wouldn't say that we had a lot of fun today, but I think that you would have a lot more fun if it was on the weekend. It's like one of those places where the excitement of the crowd is what makes it fun. Not a lot of stalls open, if any at all. There's nobody on the beaches. So it's kind of quiet here, and you just come here for a couple of hours and you're like wondering what to do.
Yeah, and then just like unfortunately again trash. Jadi itu malu dong, bener nggak tadi udah ngomong-ngomong kan?
Indonesia indah.
Yeah, cuman banyak sampahnya.
So that's it from the island.
Yeah,
let's head back to
Jepara
and get something to eat because we're both starving.
Yes.
You even have to pick up all the trash as you're going to the boat because I think the driver of the boat itself just threw out his package of cigarettes. The empty package.
Puas jalan-jalannya. Tapi sayang kotor ya Pak.
Iya,
Potensinya sih banyak, cuman sayangnya itu banyak sampahnya.
Sampahnya ya?
Iya, sayang sekali sebenarnya.
But first,
We're gonna go out for lunch.
yeah, and there's this little restaurant or little warung beside us where we had breakfast this morning, and the coffee was really, really good, and we had a little bit of tempeh there that was also really good, so we're counting on lunch being really good.
Yeah, this is actually the very typical Indonesian lunch. It's not even like a restaurant, it's just a little shack. Alright, let's go. Tell me you want something in it. Iya. Mau makan di sini aja ya, pakai nasi gitu.
Telur, ini kentang, dan ayam.
Although I'm sure the seafood here is very fresh, decided not to touch any of the seafood, so I'm just having a very basic white rice with fried chicken, eggs, peanut sauce with vegetables, and of course kerupuk.
I've just decided to go for chicken, eggs, potatoes, and rice with a little bit of sauce poured over the rice. But this tempeh is freaking delicious. I had it for breakfast, and I could just eat it all day. Stuff like this probably wouldn't be very acceptable to the American palate or even to the American health departments because it's been cooked and sitting out for quite a while. But it's really clean. I mean, if you go to places especially that are busy, you won't have any problems because there's a reason they're busy is because they make good quality food. That was a good meal.
Yes.
A little more expensive than we thought it was going to be because we got such a cheap breakfast this morning that we thought that was just crazy.
Yeah, we get a lot of add-ons. We get a big bottle of water, and then we get another
bottle of
water,
water
and tea, and whatever, a lot of those gorengan, which is the fried stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of
So it was like
things.
82,000, which is still only like $550. We can't complain about it. I mean, it was so cheap anyway. So
Indonesia is very affordable, for sure.
Right. Well, we're going to go inside the hotel now and clean up, and then we're going to get over to the Turtle Conservatory.
Turtle place.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
What's the name of the island again?
Pulau Panjang.
I thought that said ass snorkeling.
Ass snorkeling. That's a big cock. Pulau Panjang off the coast of Jepara, Central Java.
Yeah. And I'm done.
Sambal.
Because now everybody's staring at me.